That's superb food, people, culture, and now for the top class of badminton on offer, because here at the Nimibuta Arena in the center of the city we have the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals. The brightest and the best from the world of badminton are gathered here. The top 8 players or pairings from the men's and women's singles, men's and women's doubles, and mixed doubles are here after what's been a superb 2022 for them, and a chance to win the final piece of silverware for the year. Already plenty of superb action on day 1, and here on day 2 on court 2. This is what we have in store for you. We're going to start things off with the women's doubles. Chen and Jia Yifan, the 4th seeds from China, will take on the Malaysian pair, of course, still fresh from that superb victory at the French Open not too long ago. Muralitharan and Muralitharan, who will want to try to get their first win here at the World Tour Finals. Chen Yufei also stunningly looking to get her first win after a massive upset yesterday at the hands of Gregoria Mariska Tunjung of Malaysia. But she's got a tough ask against Akane Yamaguchi, the world #1 from Japan. In the men's doubles, Ong Yu-sin and Teo Yi from Malaysia are up against Choi Sol-gyu and Kim Won-ho of Korea, looking for their first win as well. That's because they lost to Muhammad Rian Adrianto and Fajar Alfian yesterday. The #1 seeds from Indonesia have a big task ahead of them when they take on Takuro Hoki and Yugo Kobayashi of Japan. Into the men's singles, and this is an intriguing one. Jonathan Christie was outplayed by his compatriot Anthony Sinisuka Ginting yesterday and got really hammered in that last game. The 4th seed Indonesian wanting to bounce back against the world champion from last year. Loh Kian Yew of Singapore had a superb win over Chiu Tianchen of Chinese Taipei. These are the next 5 matches of the day, and looking down at that, the ones that stand out really, you got Pranoy there from India, the 3rd seed Indian, up against Lu Guangzhou, who was comprehensively beaten by Victor Axelsen. In the mixed doubles, Zheng Siwei and Huang Yachong, is there a better pair at the moment in world badminton? In mixed doubles, of course, they will be playing the Indonesian pair of Rinov Rivaldi and Pita Haningtyas Mentari. Into the men's doubles, and the Indonesian pair, the daddies, Muhammad Ahsan and Hendra Setiawan of Indonesia, 2nd seeds, play the Danish pair of Kim Ostrup and Anders Skarup Rasmussen. And their fellow Dane there, the world #1, the Olympic and world champion Victor Axelsen. He'll want to continue his winning start here. He plays Kodai Naraoka, who has had a superb 2022. He's had a meteoric rise, hasn't he, this year. And to round things off here on court 2, we will have the men's doubles match between the 4th seeds and still relatively new pairing of Liu Yu-chen and Oh Xuanyi. They will be playing the Malaysian pair of Aaron Chia and So Wee-yik. So that completes your order of play here on court 2. This is a reminder that all the 8 players or pairs are divided into 2 groups of 4. And as we said, our attention starting off here on court 2 in the women's doubles. And in Group B, Rahayu and Ramadanti leading, and Chen Qingzhen and Jia Yifan are 2nd because they conceded a game to Zhang and Zheng yesterday. It means there's work to do here for Muralitharan and Muralitharan. If they can get a win here, that blows the group wide open. So plenty of expectation and hope, plenty of excitement for about a third of the competitors here playing in their very first World Tour Finals. And remember, this is about as packed a schedule as we've had in the last 3 years, thanks to COVID-19. So it's just great to be sort of approaching something normal again. So, women's doubles pair, Chen and Jia Yifan, are making their way out now. And what a pair they are. Olympic silver medalists. World champions, though. They've won that 3 times. 2017, 2021, and 2022. Sudirman champions as well. Part of the Sudirman champions, 2019, 2021. Yuba Cup former champions, 2016 and 2020. They stunningly only got a silver just a few months ago right here in Bangkok. Maybe some painful memories here. And a bronze in 2018. And Chen also has an Asian Games gold medal from 2018 with her partner Jia Yifan. And also current Asian champions. Well, here's Tina Muralitharan and Muralitharan, who they've got a Sudirman Cup bronze from 2021. They're the Commonwealth Games champions just a few months ago in both women's doubles and mixed team event. And they got a bronze, 2 bronzes actually, in the Asian Team Championships 2020 and 2022. They have met twice before, both won by the Chinese pair. The last meeting just a short while ago, the Denmark Open. So, as we said, a bit of an ask here today.
And service with just Chen service. Who is in serve? Ready to receive.
Let's see how they perform here today. There will be expectations for the Malaysians after what was a fantastic performance at that French Open, beating the redoubtable pair of Mayu Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara. Unexpected, but it really grabbed the headlines in Malaysia. So Chen will start with her first. She comes from the south of China in Guangdong. They're playing at her highest ranking. This pairing, by the way, has won a whopping 10 titles together. Jia Yifan, 25, 170 centimeters tall, from Tianjin. Yeah, their most recent wins. There you go. They had a tough old game against match against Zhang and Zheng, dropping a game along the way. Took them an hour. Yeah, this year alone, they have won 4 titles: the German Open, the Indonesia Masters, the Malaysia Masters, and the Denmark Open, the Chinese pair. So for Muralitharan, she is 22, 164 centimeters tall, from the north of Malaysia in Kedah, and their highest ranking. As you see her partner Tina Muralitharan, she's from Selangor, near the state near the capital, and they've had, also a pretty tough time against Rahayu Ramadanti. They gave them a good fight, but were edged out in the end. That will give them a boost. Satyawan Mahadu of Mauritius is our umpire. Sydney Golos from New Zealand is the service judge. Yeah, their highest ranking was 8th just a few weeks ago, so they've really come up in leaps and bounds. But they have got their work cut out for them. When we look at the overall record, Chen and Jia Yifan have played a whopping 374 matches together, and they have won more than 80% of their matches, 300 wins and just 72 losses, 302 wins to be exact. This year alone, they've played 52 matches. They've won 45 of them and lost just 7. That is an absolutely superb record. That's more than 85% win rate at the moment. Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan having been playing for about 3+ years or so, a bit more than that. 74 wins, 37 losses out of 111 matches, so almost 70%. This year, 43 matches played, 32 wins, 11 losses.
And on my left, Badminton and Muralitharan, Malaysia.
So here we go then. The Chinese pair to serve first with Chen.
Black.
Oh, what a great start that was. Lovely return on that serve.
1 love.
Just snatching at that shot.
All.
Just been going wide. Just a little long there from Muralitharan.
2, 1.
Yeah, they really created a bit of history there, Muralitharan and Muralitharan. They were the first women's doubles pair from Malaysia to win that French Open title, and to beat the 2-time world champions along the way in the final. Well, that was even sweeter. We have got a challenge already from Chen and Tia.
Out.
Well, that was well out, wasn't it? And that was a good challenge.
Black.
Yeah, along the way, that was also their first win over Matsumoto and Nagahara, which would give them that belief that they can also get a first win over Chen and Tia. That's a great serve, isn't it? Puff the cheeks there from Tina. They've got to sort themselves out quickly. That lead already up to 5. At the moment, they are winning these points with ease. Just finding the gaps, drawing them in, and then right between the two. Well, they'll be delighted to get their second point on the board and just stop the progression there. Some good defensive strokes from the Malaysians along the way. And when they won that French Open, they got high praise from none other than the Malaysian legend Lee Chong Wei, who said that he thought that they can go far, further than most. And he kept using, mentioned the fact that they're a very humble pair, and he's happy to give advice to them, which they have always been seeking.
Over. 8-3.
Now, that's the biggest lead already that they've had, 6 points. This is getting a little dangerous for the Malaysians. They've got to be careful here. They need to peg back the Chinese advance. Otherwise, it's a step too far. And they're on this very good run. 7 points in a row earlier that they had.
10-3.
To stop that, that's just short. Well, that's one way of stopping the advance.
4-10.
That's just wide. Yeah, she knows it, Chen. And this is good, better from the Malaysians now, as they go in search of a run now, if they can. It was that 7-point run that really set up the Chinese here on this fine start.
Service over. 11-5. Interval.
So they go into the interval. Chen and Chia, 11-5 up. A lot of work to do here for Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan.
Seconds. For 20 seconds.
Flick serve having the desired effect. And an easy kill shot there at the net. She did well to get it back, Muralitharan, but she was scrambling, wasn't she? It's now 7 points this lead. Very difficult against the likes of Chen and Chia to come back from something like this. Let's see how they do. Tight, but it is out. Playing that percentage shot down the line. Yeah, you can see the idea of attempting a shot like that. Similarly, you can see why Muralitharan Tina Muralitharan played that shot. Cross on the net. Right idea, just couldn't quite execute. Had that been in the court, it would have almost certainly been a point. No one was going to get to that. It's back to 7 points, that lead. Very quick again. Really nicely done by Chen. Such a deft shot that was. Yeah, it is getting harder and harder by the minute for the Malaysian pair. Well, that's better, but what they need now, sporadic points, is going to cut it in this first game, given how far behind they are. And their coaches will know that they need something far more sustained than that. Well, that's 2 in a row. Well, that's better. Muralitharan to serve. Better power. Muralitharan is the power player of the two, and Tina Muralitharan has defensive shots. Oh, very nicely done. In. This is the best run that they've had, 3 points in a row.
15.
Now, you said that's what they need. Just up a few more, bring it back to something like 2 or 3 points. Unfortunately, that run is broken.
10.
Just out.
17. 10.
The defensive prowess
18.
doesn't quite work for Tina Muralitharan, and they're only 3 points away, Jia Yifan and Chen Chen from wrapping up this first game.
Play.
Yeah, just too much power right now, the Chinese. Malaysians are struggling to cope with that. Again, going for the flick. Well, that's better.
11. 19.
That's good. Oh, I'm surprised they are challenging that one. Chen and Chia, it looked, at least from where I'm sitting, very clearly in. And as much as I thought, yep, it is certainly in.
12-19, black.
Now, again, we've got to put on a bit of a run here before that they hit 20, and there's a 0 margin for error. Valentina pushing hard here, but still a 6-point gap. That might have been going out. I just wonder whether Muralitharan needed to play that. And now we have 7 game points. Always easy for us to say that, of course, on the sidelines, watching. Some discussions here prior to playing this first of 7 game points potentially. And they've wrapped it up. Chen and Chia, who looked in control almost from the very start of this first game. That 7-point run right at the beginning pretty much set them up for this fine win. Muralitharan and Muralitharan will be hoping that this break now between games helps them not only reset but disrupt their momentum, and they can now try and win that second game to force a third.
For 2, 20 seconds. For 2, 20 seconds. Jump.
So let's see now, Muralitharan and Muralitharan have to try and turn things around in this second game to keep their hopes alive, really. 2 losses in the group stages. makes things very, very difficult to get through. The top 2 teams go through, of course. The top 2 pairs, I should say. I think we may have an issue at the moment with the scoring system for the moment, which will just delay proceedings for now. Oh, I think we're okay to go.
Second game, level, black. One love.
Well, looking at the record overall of the 2 pairs, Chen and Jay Fun won the most tournaments out of any of the 8 pairs here for the women's doubles.
1-0.
They won 4 titles. Denmark Open, Indonesia Masters, Malaysia Masters, and German Open, as I mentioned earlier. They were semi-finalists at the Japan Open. Muralitharan and Muralitharan won the French, as we mentioned earlier, and got to the semi-finals of the Thailand Open, the Indonesia Masters, and the Malaysia Masters. Again, the thought process was there, was correct. There's lots of court to aim at, but Jay Fun couldn't quite keep it in. Because of those titles I mentioned, Chen and Jay Fun were 4th ranked in the race to Bangkok, and the Malaysian pair were ranked 8th. Jay Fun, the only pair in the 8. Here the women's doubles have medalled in the last 2 World Championships. 5 pairs playing here at the World Tour Finals for the first time. So this really is a new experience for a lot of them. Well, this is better, at least a better start, in that they are not being overawed by the occasion and at the moment keeping pace. Muralitharan, Tina Muralitharan and Badminton. Just slumping her shoulders a little bit there. Badminton. That lift. Just a little too much on it.
5. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, lovely work at the net from Jia Yifan. Quick to it on the backhand.
7, 5.
No chance. Just punching it back. And now that lead is 3. This is where they might just start to surge again. Well, Muralitharan trying to do what Jia Yifan did a little earlier, not working.
5. Play.
Well, this is good. They keep it around the 3-point range for now. I think they'll be okay with that, just for the moment. That's within striking distance. Chen just heading down to a partner. Oh, unlucky. Muralitharan throwing us off at that one. It's about as long a rally as we've had so far. The Chinese coming out on top.
7.
She was playing on the defensive there, Muralitharan, for a while, especially on the ground. It is indeed the longest rally we've had, of 42 shots.
Chen. Ready?
Wipe down complete. The Malaysians got to think about what's coming up. They've still within that 3-point range. Before the break, get a couple more. That would really serve them well. Put them again right on the tails of the Chinese pair.
11-7. Double.
Going hard again. That is the power that Chen brings to the table. And that's why they have that 4-point lead now at the interval. Forget we're talking about
11-7.
this pair here that has won the World Tour finals before 2019. They know it's all about meeting Mayu Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara in the finals. Both of them going for that same shot.
8-11.
It was under the Super Series. They won it in Dubai as well in 2016.
Play.
Dab hands at this particular tournament. In fact, in 2016, Chen won 2 medals in Dubai. She won the women's and the mixed. Good work from Muralitharan. More power from her.
9-12.
She's a bit frustrated with herself, as you can see. Just unable to break that 3-point barrier for now.
13-9.
Is this where the point where they surge forward, the Chinese pair? No, not if Tina and Tan have anything to do with it.
13.
Still keeping themselves in contention in this game.
That's over. 14. 10.
Aggressive on the service return there. Jay Fun. Making sure that court is completely dry. There's some fans here enjoying themselves. So the stand right below where I am is 3/4 full already. Great to see on a Thursday morning. That's one that she should have snaffled, Tina Muralitharan. That is hugely frustrating. Just stretching there for that. Trying to go across court. Looking play a clever shot that didn't quite pan out for her. Just in. And they need that badly.
11-15.
Now, as I said before in that first game, they need to go on a run here. Nice play at the back. So back to 3 points. This is sort of where they want to aim as a bare minimum. Look at that, listen to it. 16, determined, Chen in particular. There's real determination about them. And 2 wins pretty much puts them into the semi-final position. I think it's going to be a challenge here from Tina Muralitharan. Waiting for that to happen. Just look at the table. Taking a while, this one. It is good.
One challenge remaining.
Unsuccessful that challenge. It's a 5-point lead. They are almost there. The Chinese pair, they can win this. They're on 2 points out of 2.
Over. 17, 13, 17.
And, they would need, I think the Malaysians would have to hope that relentless, isn't it, from the Chinese pair, Chen and Jia Yifan. It's a barrage of shots. There's only so much defending that they could do. So it goes off the list from there. Yeah, what will need to happen now, if it goes this way, is they'll need Chen and Jia Yifan to beat Apriani and Siti Ramadanti, and for that pair to lose to Zhang Xuxian and Zheng Yu, and then they'd have to beat
19, 13.
They'd have to beat Zhang Xuxian and Zheng Yu, and then of course it's all about points gained, all that sort of thing. it's convoluted. It isn't easy. Yeah, they'll have to hope for results to go their way. Once you're sort of in that area of hoping the results go their way, it becomes very difficult, but there is still hope. It just becomes much harder for you. Going for that far corner. Jai Fan.
14, 19.
Good work there from Tia, and that means 6 match points now for the Chinese duo. Have to do something quite special from here. Tan and Tina to stay in this. Good rally so far, but it's all over for Tan and Tina in this one. Chen and Jia Yifan get their 2nd win and pretty much guaranteed themselves of getting through now to the semi-finals. Whereas Tan and Tina Muralitharan, they have to win their last match against Tung and Tung and hope other results go their way. It's going to be tough for them. They are up against the world champions today and were outplayed, clearly, pretty much from the start. A good win then for China's Chen and Jia Yifan. They beat Tan and Tina Muralitharan of Malaysia 21-13, 21-15, and they've done it in 42 minutes. Coming up next, it's women's singles. China's Chen Yufei up against Akane Yamaguchi of Japan. Nimibuta Arena under the blazing hot sun here in Bangkok. It has been shining brightly on some players, not so much for others. We're here at the HSBC World Tour Finals 2022. Our first match of the day went the way of the form book. Chen and Fan beaten Muralitharan and Muralitharan. We now move into the